Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Terrence here. Today we're going to be talking about the Black Widow film, the one that came out in 2021. I saw it when it came out. I ordered it on Disney Plus the day it dropped and everything. And I was supposed to have this video out last summer when it came out. And for some reason, I never made a review video for it. I feel this movie should have came out in 2016. It could have been Civil War, Doctor Strange, and then Black Widow. That's how I feel they should have did it. Prior to the movies, prior to her first appearance in Iron Man 2, I knew about Black Widow from the comics, obviously. You know, I read about her in the 90s, saw her inside the Iron Man cartoon. It wasn't really until, I want to say, the Ultimates, Marvel's Ultimate comics, that I really got to know the character. And I know that's an alternate version, but I really got to know the character. But before we begin, if you guys could do the things, that's like, comment, and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. All right, let's get on with this review. So back in 1995, Natasha and her sister Yelena, they were living with their family who are really undercover agents for Russia. Alexei, aka the Red Guardian, the father, he steals some intel from S.H.I.E.L.D. and now the family are on a run. They have to meet up with the main guy over in Cuba. Once they arrive, they are betrayed, and the two girls, they're taken and took into the Red Room so they could be trained to become Black Widows. Decades has passed, and the world knows about Black Widow. She's an Avenger, but she's on the run because this movie takes after the events of Civil War, so she's on the run. But now her past has come back to haunt her, so it's up to her family, that includes her grown sister, to take down the other Black Widows in the Red Room and stop the general. For this to be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, this is a very grounded film, just like The Winter Soldier was. It has its superhero stuff in it, of course, but there is a lot of down-to-earth, grounded stuff to it. I mean, as it should be, because in the heart of this film is it's a spy movie. It's a spy thriller film. It just has a lot of heavy action in it. And for them to be spies, they blow up a lot of shit and make a lot of noise. But I think Kate Shortland did a good job bringing Natasha, Black Widow's story to life. And here, you know, it does feel like, and I know I say this in a lot of comic book movies, it does feel like it's ripped from the pages. There are some character choices that didn't sit well with me, and I don't think it sit well with a lot of other fans out there. And I'll speak on that later on in the video. But I don't feel that these character choices destroyed the film or made the film bad or anything like that. Once again, Scarlett Johansson brings charm to this character. She is fantastic in this role. But I gotta say that her sister, Yelena, who was played by Florence Pugh, she stole the show for me as the Black Widow. I felt like they was real sisters. The banter between them. She was very charismatic, very energetic. You know, she played off Scarlett very well, and everyone else too inside the film. David Harbour plays a version of the Red Guardian. This Red Guardian is, well, he's a funny guy. He's funny. He's kind of different than he is inside the comic books, I'll tell you that, but he plays his character very well. Rachel Weisz, she plays her character very well also. In the comic book, she's a bad guy, though. She's Iron Maiden, you know, but she plays this character well. Do y'all legit feel like a family, which I liked? I feel everything flows pretty good inside this, you know. I can't say that I was bored or nothing, but at the same time, even though there's some exciting scenes in this, nothing really blew me away like other Marvel movies, or some other Marvel movies, I should say. And again, with this being a spy thriller, it has some spy thriller cliches to make it feel like a Mission Impossible movie. And I love Mission Impossible movies. There's nothing wrong with it feeling like a Mission Impossible movie. But at the same time, I kind of wish that it was bringing something a little different to the table. Okay, why did they do that to the Taskmaster character? You know, it's one thing to change the gender, but to change how the power is adapted. I understand, like I said earlier in the video, it's grounded and everything. But at the same time, I felt that was really corny. Like, the character, she being able to do what she can do was cool looking, but how she was able to do it was corny to me. That's not how Taskmaster work, ever. And the main boss, the villain, like I forget his name, sorry, but I forget his name. He was corny to me, and his accent seemed to f off too. You know, it was bothering the hell out of me the whole entire time. Another thing too is that it hasn't been established in the MCU, but she has some super soldier serum inside of her in the comic books, which slows down her aging and gives her little abilities. You know, everything else she's trained for, but she has a little bit of abilities too, along with slow aging. So again, it hasn't been established inside the MCU, but yet she is surviving these crazy beatdowns from the other Black Widows and surviving these crashes, and not to mention that final scene where she is jumping from the sky, basically flying through the sky, and she survives. And there's no way she should be able to survive that without any kind of super soldier serum. You know, I just found that to be extremely weird. So here's my review system right here. And with that being said, I thought Black Widow was just okay. I thought it was okay. It could have been really good. It could have been good if they changed some things. You know, it also would have been better if the film came out years ago when it was supposed to come out. You know, she definitely should have been out before Captain Marvel. But if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing and definitely leave a comment. Feel free to follow me on other social media platforms. And here's a little taste of the next video that I'm dropping. Everyone, please take it easy. Take care of one another. Namaste.